Good afternoon. So I wanted to give my YouTube followers kind of an update of what's going on because I know I'm not as frequent posting on YouTube. So first of all, if you do like my information and what I post a lot more frequently when it comes to kind of Facebook and Instagram. So I do recommend following those. I'll attach a link in the description below. Secondly, this month, no, I think it was last month. So I finally came out with my handstand ebook. It's called Balancing the Equation. It's like 20,000 words, almost 100 photos, so very detailed, and it talks about the process to achieving a freestanding handstand and understanding that process. So it's a very detailed text. It's available for a reasonable price, so I have a link for that as well. It's sold on my website, and it's also sold on Amazon and Smashwords if you're looking for a different format. Next, I've also been putting some stuff out on my Vimeo On Demand channel, which I'll also attach a link to. Currently, I have my wrist sequence, my shoulder sequence, and my handstand alignment guide. So the videos I'm putting on Vimeo On Demand are instructional videos, and they're very long and in-depth. So if I make like a 5-minute, kind of quick tip YouTube video, something I put on Vimeo On Demand is going to be closer to half hour, full of a lot of information. And those I'm charging like a few bucks US for each video. So again, they're available for a reasonable price, and once you download them, or once you buy, you have complete access to it and you can download. And then next I wanted to talk about some of the seminars and events I have going on next year. So I don't have anything for 2015, but I do have a lot of stuff going on for the first quarter of 2016. So first I have Denver, Colorado, January 16th through 17th in North America, and the next I have Edmonton, Alberta, which is in northern Canada, the first weekend of February. I want to say it's the 6th through the 7th. So those are both under early registration discount right now, but that won't last much longer. So if you are considering it, I do recommend signing up sooner than later in order to save some money. And then in March, I'll be doing a full European tour. So I'll give the locations of that if I can remember them. First, I'll be going to Cologne, Germany to teach at the Functional Mobility Summit. This is the first weekend of March, so I'm in Cologne on the Friday. Then I fly to Amsterdam for Saturday, Sunday to teach at the Get Together conference. There's a lot of great people at these conferences too, so it's a really big honor for me to be a part of that. After that, then I'm kind of doing my own tour teaching seminars. So after Amsterdam, I'm heading to Bratislava, Slovakia, the second weekend of March. I believe that's the 12th through the 13th. After that, I'm heading to Denmark. It's about an hour drive from Copenhagen. I'm not going to pretend like I can pronounce any of these words in Danish, so I'm just going to leave it at Denmark. This seminar is actually pretty unique because of the venue, so the price actually includes food and lodging during the seminar, so that'll be interesting. After Denmark, I'm heading to Prague, Czech Republic. After Prague, so Prague is the last weekend of March. After Prague, I'm heading to, I'm going to try to pronounce this, my Dutch is pretty bad, Nijmegen in the Netherlands. So that's the first weekend of April, and I just added a new event today in Bergamo, Italy, the second weekend of April, so April 9th through the 10th. Again, I'll have a link in the description for all these events and how to register. At the moment, they're all discounted as far as price goes, so the sooner people register, the better I have an idea of how many people are going and who's going, and you get to save some money. So I do recommend registering ahead of time. And then if you're unfamiliar with the workshops and seminars I teach, basically I cover different categories in the physical arts. We can get into, obviously, hand balancing because it's what I'm pretty well known for. So we go into hand balancing for all levels, and then the body preparation and psychological preparation for that. And that goes anywhere from a super beginner level who's never been upside down before to someone who's working one-arm handstands. We go into floor acrobatics, body weight strength, mobility, flexibility, etc., etc. So it's pretty varied. And every seminar is different because it depends on the group and the venue we have. So there's not really a set seminar I teach. I kind of modify them all depending on what the group wants to learn and what kind of equipment we have available. And then more importantly than that, it's not just about learning these skills, it's about how to approach learning these acrobatic skills as an adult. and then what they can do to build a better connection with your own body. So there's kind of a deeper meaning behind all of that. So again, I'm going to have a link in the description, which I've probably already said a couple times, of how to register for these events. And then the last thing, because I get a lot of requests, I get a lot of emails saying, hey, when are you coming to this country? So understand that I don't have contacts in every place in the world. So if you're interested in hosting a seminar, I'll have another link in the description with some basic info on that. Usually I need around 10 people, and I'll cap the events at 20. Again, I can't guarantee that I have contacts in all areas, so if you do commit to hosting a seminar, it is the gym's responsibility to get the minimum amount of people. But if you're in an area where you think that 10 people might be interested in attending an event, please let me know, because literally I'll go anywhere, but I need a studio to commit to hosting, and I need people to commit to attending. So if I get an email that says, hey, when are you coming to this location, it's fruitless, but you can do something to help with that. And I'll always give a free workshop to the host, to the promoter, and then just as well I do a profit split with the studio depending on the amount of people who attend. So the more people that attend a workshop, the greater the profit split favors the studio. So we kind of all win out from that. So that's all I have for now. I'm going to keep posting on YouTube, but don't expect it to be super consistent. So in short, follow my Instagram, follow my Facebook, check out my Vimeo on demand, check out my ebook, and if you're interested in attending one of my workshops or seminars or hosting one of my workshops or seminars, check out my website. There's a lot of information there, and I hope to work with some of you guys, especially in Europe. I'm super excited for that. So, good day, and I'll see you around.